Hey guys, Galactic Marine 501 slash JacksonWolfXC here, and today I'm actually going to be looking at a few My Little Pony toys that I just randomly picked up. Still don't. The first four are going to be from the figure collection, so let's get into them. First, we have Lucky Swirl. Now, this is the closest to an actual pony's colors that we've gotten so far. And this is really close to Twilight Sparkle's colors. Her read-up is loves playing games, no matter if she wins or loses, she always has fun. And her cutie mark is two horseshoes. Don't know if you can see it. I'll show you the better picture. There. Next one, Sweetie Swirl. She's a rarity repaint. Loves ice cream. Instead of choosing between two flavors, she swirls them together. Okay, that makes sense. Here's her card. Her cutie mark. There. And the figure. It's right here. Sort of rarity with a bit of Rainbow Dash hair going on. 3 different colors. And not really Rainbow Dash hair, but hey. And then her cutie mark is there. The ice cream cone. These next two I'm actually quite excited about, because I ended up pulling 2 cannons. The next one, Applejack. The only pony I do not have in the fashion style line that I'm getting for the Gundams. Yeah, my plan is to eventually have 6 Gundams to ride on the backs of the ponies, but I'm just displaying them on my shelf down here until I get all 6 and all 6 Gundams. So anyway, yep, here's Applejack. Without her hat, sadly. Never gets that love with her hat. I don't know. Honest, friendly, and sweet to the core. She loves to be outside, and her friends know they can always count on her. So honesty, they do get that one across. Yeah, terrific. Oh, and here's her font on her card. She gets her own special font. Apparently, set 2 is going to introduce Applejack, limited Applejack, limited probably rarity, and limited Fluttershy. I can't see them actually doing a limited Fluttershy because she is a repaint of Rainbow Dash, so it just looked like. Yeah, here's limited Rainbow Dash again. It would just look like this, but not. I also, unfortunately, pulled. I bought 6 packs today. I pulled an extra. Where is she? Minty, who is this one. Showed her off in my other video. And I also pulled an extra Lily Blossom. So if you're interested in either of those, contact me. I don't know. I don't really. And the last one that I pulled, the last cannon, Twilight Sparkle. Her font, there. Hers and Applejack's are different. They're both sort of with their. Applejack's has some hearts and Twilight's has some magics around it. By magics, I mean shooting stars, flowers, stars, sparkles, hearts, moons, and a plus sign. Oh, and apparently, oh god, whose scar is that? I know there's a villain in something that has an X-shaped scar down his face like this. Apparently it's got his scar on there too, whoever that is. Twilight Sparkle's read-up is Twilight Sparkle tries to find the answer to every question. Whether studying a book or spending time with friends, she always learns something new. Okay, it doesn't mention anything about magic, despite the fact that that's her element of harmony. Yeah, here's her figure. I think these are actually a little more metallic than the base figures. Here, let me bring in Applejack. They have a little more gloss to them than the base figures. Here, look. Show you next to a base figure. Applejack is much more glossy. I don't think the camera's picking that up. They do seem... Then again, in the pamphlet, they show the main six as these sort of metallic versions of themselves, which is sort of, again, a ploy to get you to buy both the 24-pack and these. And I checked. I'm 97% sure that the that the figures that are not the repaints are actually different in the base set. And I may end up picking up the base set just because, I mean, I like these figures. They're nice. They're, you know, a way to collect something pony related without having it be crap. Without having it be overly girly. Collection figures are not overly girly. Oh, and I got another donation from Danielle today. This one in person. She actually made a trip out here. She never told us that she was going to do that, but she did, which is nice. Oh, nope, those are actually supposed to be back. She gave me Cyberverse class Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime. I love this figure. I love all the clear blue. It's an amazing figure. She also said that these are donations for the show, so to rip on them as heavily as I want, and I can. So, if it's a bad figure, I'll trash it. If it's not a bad figure, I won't trash it. But yeah. One thing that I find funny is you can half transform him and end up with an Optimus Prime, one of those crappy little toys that they made for some movie somewhere where the Transformer kind of just popped out of himself. Like, upper half of a Transformer, lower half of a vehicle. It was weird. Does anybody remember these? This whole, like, this whole weird... It was a line that came out with one of the movies, one of the Bayformer movies. Then again, the Bayformer movies were never known for their good toys. So, do with that as you will. I will do with that as I always have and just say, screw you, Michael Bay, and shake my fist angrily. And then go back to watching the movie. Okay. Why am I transforming this now? Oh yeah, I actually have two other things to show you guys, My Little Pony related. These are actually a little more masculine than... Actually, three things. First off, I got this. It's a belt. It's pony belt. It's got the main six and Spike. Spike is there. And no, he is not trying to catch a butterfly. That is actually... The butterfly is with Fluttershy. It just kind of looks that way because of that. He's kind of like, hey, bro. That's what it looks like he's doing to me. And the belt buckle says My Little Pony. It's one of those seatbelt style. Very nice. Very tight in there as well. Sort of airplane seatbelt quality almost. It says that it's actually not a seatbelt, so you can't go onto an airplane, put that in, and say, yeah, designer seatbelt, yach. I also got this. This is... The next two things are for Midwestria, specifically, which is a pony convention in the Midwest. I'm going with a friend of mine who... We're just going to go check it out this year. It's a lanyard that says Brony. Has a tag with Rainbow Dash on it. And a pass holder. So it's perfect to hold my pass. I'll put my pass in there. Have this for one side. Yeah. And then I got this for the convention. This is a business card holder. This is something that I've needed for conventions for a while. It's got nice... Not that I'm going to be handing out any of my business cards. Not that I have business cards. It's just that. This is a very nice little... Oh! That spring gets out of my hand all the time. Here's how you should hold it, I think. It's a very powerful spring. It really is. It doesn't help that the clasp is also pretty tight. But yeah, it's got enough space for quite a few business cards in there. It's a nice solid metal tin, and it says 20% cooler on it. So yeah. Other things that I have yet to review? Oh yeah, got a speed core ring today. So yeah, now I'm officially fast. The fat and the furious. Let's see. Got this pin free. In the war between the Avengers and the X-Men, I stand with the Avengers. That's true. That is. Screw the X-Men. Go Avengers. I also got a set of 8 pins. I actually do like the X-Men. I just like the Avengers more. A set of 8 pins here. The 8 cores. Actually, it's 2 sets. 4 pins each. The 4 evil pins on one set. The 4 good pins on the other. I'm missing white. I'll get that eventually, though. So yeah. I will leave you guys with a last shot of the Rainbow Dash special one. I guess that's kind of... I don't know. She's kind of my holy grail at this point. Because she's the rarest that I found. I still want a Pinkie Pie. I don't care if it's actually Pinkie Pie. I just want a Pinkie Pie mold. I haven't gotten one yet. Look at this stack of cards here. By the way, I'm also a card collector, so this is also something relevant to my interests. Look at the stack of cards. Look at how many different figures I have. Look at how many different figures I have here. Ah, crap. Here we go. How many different figures I have? I've got a whole handful, whole 2 hands full here. I haven't gotten one of Pinkie's repaints. Here, let me check. 1, 2, 3, obviously. 4 chances to get the Pinkie Pie mold. 4 chances to get the rarity mold as well. Applejack, I think 4 chances to get the Applejack mold. I believe 4 for Twilight Sparkle. Oh, no, wait. 5 for Applejack, sadly. Okay, whatever. And somehow I've evaded getting a Fizzy Pop, Bumble Sweet, Flower Wishes, or Pinkie Pie. I would be fine with any of those just to have the Pinkie Pie mold. Just to see what it's like, because that's the only one I don't have. It's the only character mold I don't have. Maybe they made her incredibly rare just because she has bigger hair, and so they said, hey, let's make Pinkie Pie's figures rarer, just so we don't have to make as many of them, because they are more expensive to make. I don't know. I'm going to actually save one of these little pamphlets and check off the ones that I have, so I see how many I actually have out of these, and which ones I still have yet to get. Just for fun. And actually Rainbow Dash, you have 6 chances to get, or wait, 5 chances, I believe, because Fluttershy is another one to get her mold, because they're the same mold. So yeah. So yay. I'm almost done with these figures. I'm gonna complete a set, I think, just to, because I'm a completionist. I want to get a full set now, just because I like the background characters. Shut up, I know, stupid background characters that don't actually have names. They're not supposed to be there. They're repaints. I know. They could actually be some of the background characters that we see because of the fact that they do repaint characters. Look at Daring Do. She played a major role in an episode, and she was Rainbow Dash but brown. I don't think that was cheap though. That one was one that they could justify because Rainbow Dash is reading the book. Actually, no, you know what? She was on the cover of the book, so it wasn't really the imprinting thing that I thought it was, but whatever. So yeah, this has been Galactic Marine 501 slash Jacksonville Effects. Yeah, I will see you guys at the next review with crap. Be able to be turned into change into a truck. There with this Cybertron nope, not done. There, this Cybertron Optimus. Very nice figure. There's one gripe that I have with it, but you'll have to wait to hear it because it's a pretty big one. Yeah.